Okay. I'm wondering if somebody's mother or aunt or something could even be a twin. And they tried to, I told you the fact that they issued me two separate social security numbers when I was born, but they both had my identical name on it. They could have tried to use some kind of formula like that in order to, I don't know, traffic or launder a person. Like changing, like, I don't know what you could call it. But there could be somebody claiming some type of death. I don't know. These could be people that fear something because say somebody say you was born of a certain people, they act like you didn't even exist. And then one day you start waking up talking about this stuff. You get what I'm saying? You start talking about this stuff. These are people that might fear God or even try to give the assumption that you blaspheme God and died or something. But this is a fake God. This is who these people are calling God. This ain't even real God. You know what I'm saying? By somebody or somebody claiming that you died, but somebody came and stabbed you in your heart, right? Somebody really came and stabbed you in your heart with something to make your heart stop beating in the middle of the night, but they trying to say, ooh, this person said that and then they died. Like, this is silly, y'all. This might be because of this immature man or whoever this immature person is here. This could even be, like I said, people that went to Ivy League schools and all this stuff and make them think they so smart because of education or something like this, and ain't no education like God. These people is in pain about that there is a true living God energy on this earth. It happened to be probably me, and they don't know what to do about it, boy. But you know, as long as they could try to keep somebody stagnant and make them feel some kind of way powerful, I'm telling you, this could be people that use like money, race, mm, something like this in the past to try to dismiss a person or something like this is not working. And that's why I was thinking, like, wait a minute. You think about it, all these years people been talking about, oh, we hate the royals, we hate celebrities and stuff like this. But it says that if these people deny Christ, then in front of men, or that means in front of anybody or in any situation, in any way, you know, that they are going to be, dismissed. And no wonder why people hate the government. It's like they're trying to flip the script, but all you had to do is look at it in one way. We haven't had this much controversy and anarchy and things when it comes to um the government or royals or elites or whatever in a very long time. Even to the point where people may be going and, you know, hiring or bringing in corrupt individuals, like I said, like mobsters or the people from the bottom that seem like they don't fear, they don't fear killing, or they don't fear something. They don't fear mocking God, or some of these groups could have had a heavy hate for a certain group of people by skin color or academics or finances or something in the past. Um, y'all, I just took a little tiny nap and I just woke up from it, but I had to come back over here. The people that have been dispersed or scattered or had to change their name or change their face or act like certain people wasn't born and hide them in the family and tuck them in the background and things like this. Or like Catherine the Medici on Rain, the little girl was supposedly ugly, and so her face was messed up or whatever. Clarissa, I think her name was, and so they hid this person in the walls of the kingdom. But somebody could be going even to those measures to to deal with the people that had hate or jealousy, or they were boxed in because somebody else had to shine or somebody else had the spotlight, whether they knew it or not. And it's almost like, oh, okay. So I woke up on like, oh, the same pit, because I was hearing the day after. And I'm thinking, what? They trying to say, oh, the day after somebody said something, like, oh, the day after this person said this online and went against God, da 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 da. But I don't know why I'm thinking this is very corrupt woman that keeps up with corruption in the family that could have spread themselves like Thoth or something like this amongst the kingdom. But it's a rogue, ratchet kind of energy. You get what I'm saying? They don't pride themselves on some type of knowledge of like whatever this is, like the esoteric or the emerald. They do they do something else. These are people that wouldn't be afraid to even challenge the emerald tablets, or how, I think it's the emerald tablets that they say don't read this to other people, or it's a certain way that you have to go about dabbling in the emerald tablets. Okay, because I was getting the term emerald princess, but it's almost too somebody trying to take a person out of like a godly status and make them be. And even if you came through here as an Egyptian at one point in time, they're trying to stick somebody with Egyptology or something like this. Um, and that's where they are. So it's kind of like these people cannot touch the ranking. These people cannot kill me. Even if this was a person, they can't get a divorce from me, because I was getting, oh, we can't be friends. Like Andrew and his person got a divorce when the daughters was like 13 or da 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 da. But in reality, these people can't get no divorce if they really had a Vatican marriage. So they can't be really the people. Do you get what I'm saying? Because theirs would have been a Vatican marriage. That means that they would have had to have a Vatican marriage more than likely. And these cannot be broken. Like I was thinking, when it comes to supreme justices or courts, their job is forever or whatever. Well, until you die. Unless somebody been trying to sneak vampires in these positions or something like this, unless you die, then you won't be one anymore because of some level of corruption that you let pass while we were focusing on whatever else, and you was not focusing on the thing you were supposed to be, or the person that you were supposed to be, right? Because I was even getting ma something. I was even talking. I was hearing ma something, mm, ma maga, ma ga, ma ga. That I think I was hearing that over and over again before I fell asleep, and I was thinking, oh, that group or something like this. That's like ISIS K. Like ISIS K found a new covering. Maybe somebody wasn't aware of that because of who they were. Because you think about it, when people are sleeping with people or dealing with people, they don't understand how they're intertwining bodies. So somebody could have been, say somebody was with me, right? They with the Empress Unchained, okay? And then they find, but they also start dealing with this Empress, I mean, this unpacked energy. Something has been off for a long time. The darkness has taken over the light eventually. These could be people that got tired of being talked about in some kind of way, and they allow for the dark to come in and overshadow the light, or to smolder or something sit over the light. Um, but somebody could have done something like this to try to make it seem like this person is to try to preserve this mother energy, because this could be like your mother got a lot of worship from a certain group or a certain family or something like this. Your mother got a lot of something, and this mother with this gale force winds, my point or my job to come here as the Christ energy, if this mother was rejecting me, if this mother was doing something on this earth, is to remove this mother and the people that's following her, this a false prophet or a false god or something like this. What I'm saying is these people is not higher than me, so they can't touch whatever this is, period. So they're going to end up falling into the pit or being denied in some type of way here, because this mother has to go. If it's getting in the way and it thought it was going to go ahead and reach to something here, then it's going to be finished. And what somebody is not admitting is that what they're not admitting, it is already over for this energy. This could be again them realizing that this woman's them realizing that this woman's term was over once me and this masculine met, and it was maybe real love instead of business or something like this, and they got scared. I think that that's what happened here in this reading. They got scared. They got scared, and they got confused, because I feel like this mother been doing something to, like, anything to degrade this child, me or something, or give to everybody else and try to make me jealous, and so I can feel some way about the mother, and it just makes the mother more desolate or more something. But these people are so scared, they just, that's all they know, and they just cleave on to it. Okay, it's something like that. Like, it's the wrong one. Even if these people lied about how many children this mother or this father, that could be a mother, whatever this is, had, they ain't the Christ. So, all right, they're not God. Okay, so, you know, that's just the way people got to learn this lesson. Cause I'm not gonna relent. I know what God told me. And I feel like when God was communicating with me, then they were trying to get all of my energy in my Ace of Cups so they could find out what the information is and take it further without me. But they're going to be stopped right in their tracks. I'm telling you, this is the gale force wind trying to come up against the Christ or the Holy Spirit. This energy is somebody that creates something here. They could create a storm, all right. And this person actually was a good mother. It's out of love, for real. It's about true love. It's about something here. Plus, they trying to act like that energy, that Shayana energy. They could have took something, mixed it up with that, but that's not even me. That could be this mother. This could be this Kim energy, this Sims girl, and somebody else. This could be a mix between the Sims girl and so. These are like, whatever they're doing. They're sacrificing their scientific creations, their scientific splices. You could have been, remember somebody when you was a little kid or something like this, playing with them and stuff like this, but you kind of barely don't remember them. But then when you got big, you met the person, be like, hey, you such and such. Oh, I know you such and such, them cousins. So I remember we used to play when we was little, something. But there's also you could also see a girl that is a grown up. There's also a girl that is a grown up that now, like I said, they could be promoting online or something, and that person looked like a mix between you, that person, and your mother. Somebody was recreating. This mother is going down. This is like, must be the devil. Period. Somebody's mother is the devil, and they decided to co-create, and everybody went with this person, and they weren't. They're gonna all fall down. Yeah, like I said, somebody to be able to siphon somebody's energy, they made somebody slow. I'm trying to tell you. They trying to act like it's me and my daughter. It could maybe favor me and my daughter, but that's not me and my daughter. One of these people that they promoting like this, they just wanted to promote me in a bad light because they know how I am about presenting myself online or in public. If I'm going somewhere, I like to be, looking nice, but I slum it at home all the time. So, um, ashy legs, all. It's never been a problem for my man. Period. So, um, that's what I was thinking. While everybody was talking about they looking for Empress Lily, and I'm like, y'all don't see? That's the haughtiness right there, right in front of your fucking face. I'm not gonna name no names, but that's at least the first Empress in Lillian. When Empress Lillian first came out with her channel, so they could be trying to say something like that because the Empress Lillian was looking a lot like, when she came out, she was looking a lot like my youngest daughter. And I was thinking, wait, what happened? They must have allowed this masculine to have access in the background of girls or whatever. He chose that person, but she was still too young. And then they tried to hide the baby in me. And then let this person get this age and let this man choose Empress Lillian. But they had to sacrifice. They had to sacrifice the original Empress Lillian first. And this is the haughtiness before the fucking fall. You see what I'm saying? Mm, like somebody think that they so smart or something, and they're just not. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles and this person trying to bring this child and put it in the Queen of Pentacles. As I'm looking at my belly right now, like these people try to do something like this and then hover off into space or something like this. It's like, sit your ass down. You about to go right up in that pit. Ain't nobody getting away of this. Nobody. It made me think about on not Empire, but on Scandal when Olivia Pope got kidnapped and she was just nasty, stinking in that nasty pit or in that dungeon or whatever. When they finally found her and brought her back, she was all nasty and stanky and whatever in that pit. It's kind of the same thing. We always keep getting these storylines of somebody being in a pit, okay, or in the pits, all right? So there's also somebody else here that could be close with this family, like this Afro Zen or Afro Zen. My Young Miami, they try to make it seem like it was me, but then that could be Afro Zen's child. That's not me, but it was a close enough between Afro Zen and somebody else to try to make after they killed me or Cal. Somebody name could be Cal or Calvin. After they Cal or killed me, that would make me think if they was trafficking me, if this family that I married were already trafficking me before we got married, that means that there's an older version of me or something in my likeness. Calvin, Cameron, Cam. This could be this unentitled energy. So that made me had to go back to even when, because I was getting after yesterday I kept on getting Dubai. So if Dubai was not a place, because I do this with places sometimes, right? If Dubai was not a place and it was a situation that some type of entities were here, like even an invasion, and they were imprinting on or they were penetrating, because I was hearing I can't lose with what I use from Barry White's song. And it's almost like these people come in and penetrate these girls, they get them pregnant, and then it's like a surprise. It's like a very, those things that they got, those fuzzy things. It's not like a Furby, but it's the new little ugly, it's like the new little ugly doll thing. I don't know. Y'all probably know what it is. I just said the name because somebody made a cake or something like this, or they made something of this thing. But it's these new fuzzy dolls that you can't find places or whatever. You can't find them, or they cost like $4,000 for these little stuffed animals or something like this. So this is giving me the energy of this is giving me the energy of mm, this is giving me the energy of like somebody trying to make it like somebody is so ordinary, but it's really this woman that they've been carrying that they're scared to let go of. um they wanted this mom wanted to come back in atone for something that she did, or a mother figure or something, and they just couldn't do it, so they just claimed the false victory and claimed that somebody died because they know it's over. This group, they made up their mind, they made the decision or whatever. But there's these little ugly face things with this fur all over it that they have. Mm, they could be creating these. It's like how they be like, oh, these girls that come to Dubai, they find themselves pregnant the day after, and then they end up swept away somewhere or something, breeding or being bred or something. But like I was saying, could the Dubai come to you or come to me, right? Mm. This could also be a clone of this mother. They could have did something to this mother and this Empress Lillian, like I don't know, like a closing, an opening and a closing gap kind of thing. Because again, like I said, if the time oracle is the neighbor or a clone of my neighbor from Kenosha that could have ran away with my husband at the time, then and they started breeding little girls with that sips juice energy, they're protecting that because they think that this is low brighting, this is low vibrating, dude. They think that that's the only way or something like this. But again, it would be treasonous, and whoever went along with this shit, you going to be going down into the pits of hell. Your titles don't matter. You're nothing. God is looking at it like, yeah, we got the sun shining. God is looking at something over the King of Wands, right? God is looking at it like this is it. This is it. This is it. I'm telling you, there is no higher than this energy here. These people are these they can't even atone for the shit that you done already did. So they're trying to look like, oh, you know how somebody's so childish, trying to tell you, oh well, the day after or something like this. Cause what they not saying is them people over there in North Carolina, like that mayor that they talking about in North Carolina, that's the clone possibly of the father-in-law, but they was trying to hide the fact that the father-in-law could have raped the version of me when I was younger and had this is like Millie and Fitz energy. So y'all was over there in the White House and you did try to hide that child. And that could be that dark skinned little girl that I was just picking up on with Sophia and Stefan, the devil, and his daughter, and the Baphomet, all eternal, and the cartel and their father, and whoever else, right? And what? Majorca's and his daughter, this other wicked witch energy, which could be this gale force winds, and whoever else that think that they gonna come over here playing with me in this season. That you could have kidnapped my sons or you was raising them off in the barrows or something like this to try to come at me as the mother or something like this here and come at this child that was already immaculate conception. Okay, we got this waters energy. This is also the waters trying to flood out God. This is the waters trying to flood out God or something as well. Or somebody could have did a drowning ritual, but these people are so beyond repair, they wouldn't know what they was putting in the water if somebody was trying to drown out this person. Or they trying to say that somebody got drowned out. It's a nonsense. If somebody got drowned out, what we spitting today, the motherfucker is standing there hovering over the water right now, about to crash these people's whole world since they want to play with water so much. Them and their babies gonna drown in it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what this is, man, because they lying on this person. They're lying about somebody being in the upright. This could even be me being in the upright, but they tried to kill one of my clones. They put the Ace of Cups in one of my clones. Then they took it out that they killed that person, that clone, and then they put it into this son, uh, this spouse, one of his versions. They put it in him and trying to act like he got the essence or something like this because of whatever secret relationships these people have in the background. And you all gonna fucking drown, bitch. That's why I'm saying you trying to do something that you better check yourself real quick. You better check yourself. And most of these women molested these boys, so they have a sexual something to these women. Well, they would try to kill their own mom. Okay, from the sexual pleasure, the lustful energy that they had with these women here. Okay. They're gonna wish they hadn't. I'm telling you. They think that the waters is doing something here. All right. This could even be. Mm, I don't even know, like, if the wild side of hidden gems is Jaden Alexis. It's almost like anchoring and finding the two parts and then annihilating them. Because I found somebody else's second part yesterday, and it's almost like binding them two together and then and then putting the end of that cord or the middle of that cord down at the ocean and see if you survive. Because these people so afraid of something. They're so afraid of something. These is Moses' daughters as well. Because whatever system, they don't know nothing else. Whatever system Moses and them taught them that was sitting around the seat of Moses to do against the sun. That's the only thing that they know. That's the only thing that they know. They don't know nothing because these people are remedial. They need to be removed because they got brain damage because of the last stuff that they was trying to do. So yeah, this Queen of Swords ain't playing with these people. You made a fucking mistake. It's not even the Queen of Swords that's gonna take you out. It's the sneaky shit you was doing right here that you shouldn't have did. That the Queen of Swords, yes, got this little sword because you so beneath me and you so beneath God and you so beneath the mission that this Queen of Swords don't even need the Ace of Swords. It's her little bitty sword that's gonna be able to wipe these people, swipe these people right up out of there. Even this chariot in reverse with the Holy Spirit. Because the sneaky shit you was trying to do was against the Holy Spirit, and the chariot you already did against the Holy Spirit. And you shouldn't have did it. And so yes, we don't even need this. With the justice system behind this Queen of Swords, it's done. It's done already, is what I'm seeing on these cards now. can play around with yourself all you want to, but it seems like there's a victory already here. You do not have the authority over me or whoever this is. And it was the biggest mistake that you made because you was panicking. You should just chill out for a second, man. All that work and now you just ruined it. That's really what's being shown here. Yeah, somebody's seen this. They try to do something on the low where some people seen this now. And somebody's not burdened here. You shouldn't have did whatever you did. It's whatever these people did, you shouldn't have did it. Operating with his John the Baptist or trying to get John the Baptist to get his belt out or Uncle John, something like this. It just ain't work. It just ain't work. Even if this was a competition, I'm hearing if between, remember I told you about a female that was trying to be in competition? Even if the competition between a niece or a so-called niece and an uncle, they tried to rush this uncle through breeding and sexual encounters. The niece had the like the family could be like, yeah, Uncle such, you know, he a player or something. The niece already had the niece or the nephew already had the uncle beat since a teenager or something. They can't, dead or alive or something like this. You can't. Okay. They can't. This could be somebody that's about to go crazy or going Joker energy trying to come at this Empress. They could also be trying to come at the Empress under another name or using another image, but God knows what you're doing. I don't know who this is, okay? I told you, John the Baptist, bring that belt over here trying to throw me in the music industry. That motherfucker gonna wrap around your neck and all your kids' neck. And all my kids that you stole out of the industry and tried to put against me within these past couple years. Trying to tell you. My fault, y'all. I don't have that much light. And I got 3 charger batteries, but I can't find it. Like, I just found the 2 and they're both dead. So we don't have any light coming from this side, and it's kind of like irritating me. Only have light. Because I remember not only my dad was crazy about my mom, but my Uncle John was crazy about my mom too. My Uncle John was crazy about my mom too. Yeah. Because this is not a mothering energy. And even if this is this, my queen's eye, is too late. So, these people have to atone for something, man. It ain't no way I could feel none of these people love. God already did something. It's not even, my love is not for these people. It's not for these people. It's not. There's something about me meeting a masculine energy or something. It's like Adam all over again or something. These people are restricted from something. It's just period. They 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 ruin something. Do you understand? It's like there's maybe a masculine out here that never felt love, right? It is like a Prince Charming. It's somebody that I would be attracted to. It's somebody, all these things or whatever like this. Okay. The only thing that I'm hearing could be different is they could have tried to maim both of us, but we're going to be able to be together after trying to be maimed all these years. Any way it goes, no matter if they disfigured us or something a little bit. This could be just like on an emotional level, like not wanting to deal with people, not wanting to have sex until with this person. Even if you're in a relationship, you know, that these people illegally put us in these relationships or something like this. Yeah, because they could be trying to hide. They could have let this masculine enter my energy by putting him in this man that lives in the house. But it's an abomination because whatever they was doing behind my back with this man in this house or whatever this is, it can't, no, it would have to be the actual person. Like, I know that a lot of people in Hollywood or in the music industry and stuff, they not looking like who they look like. They've been already using some form of AI. We're way behind. Okay, some of these people don't look like that. They could be 600 pounds and they're controlling some kind of robot or some kind of something. That's not them. So I already know that part. But somebody's trying to act like this man don't look like this man. It's almost like I done seen his face already. Like I done already seen him already or something. Have you seen her? Like he's just right perfect or something like this. This could even be a strange looking dude that most people don't think is that attractive. What did I tell you? There go that Taurus energy here. I don't know if they thought that this person was going to be coming back and then say, oh, yeah, da 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 da, after all these years. But somebody could be in obsessive energy, talking about just go through a transformation, retransform yourself and bring. But I'm hearing that they tried to call me fat. I was skinny at first, right? They denied me because of something else. Then I got big after I had children. My stomach got big. Then they trying to say that whatever this is. But it's almost like they took other people under the wing of the royal family or some other sector. And these people was like 500 pounds, stuff like this. They took them through a total transformation. They paid for dietitians and shit like this. But when they left me behind the first time, somebody is you getting your ass kicked this time. Even if this was like the father trying to please the family or the so-called makeshift family that he had around him instead of denying the Christ or the son. It's a wrap. It's already done, was the Empress energy here. So we might be like feeling kind of insecure, not insecure. I don't think that because I'm not gonna say I am because I don't feel like I'm feeling insecure. Even when I know these people be sneaking and hovering around and I didn't take a shower and I know I might be I don't care. I'm not active right now. Like just respect my time right here. You get what I'm saying? While I'm so it's not insecurity. It's hey, what is these people doing? I don't want to. I'm not about to. I don't want you around my butt. So what the fuck? Do I gotta leave it some kind of way? I don't think it's uber foul, but it's not nothing that you want to put your mouth on. Right now, when I just took that little nap and I woke up, I didn't never invite you into my quarters in the first place. What are you doing? So I want to offend you if you are sneaking around me. But that's it. These are things that can be fixed with a bath and proper respect and somebody in their proper position. And if that person is not, then hey, you get what you get. I'm telling you, this is that dragon energy. This could also represent the red dragon or this dragon that somebody locked somebody in a pit with. They could have bound me to a star or somebody else that is this dragon energy or something like this. But it's a tower. Okay. If this John the Baptist could be turning, I'm telling you, somebody going crazy, turning into a devil energy or something like this. This could also be somebody trying to act like, oh, it wasn't me. It was your boyfriend or your Taurus. We tried to warn you. No, it was you too. It was you too. I told you these people have a bond that is so strong here in this crime. And that's what's going to bring you down. In this, they're using some kind of foreign policy here. When it comes to, because remember, it didn't Trump do the birthright thing after he came back from England? I can't remember. Yeah, somebody's using some kind of foreign politics or something with this Hierophant. Like I said, if in 1993, when I met this person, they got the juice from me, including the royal families, including my family, including the community, and they sent this person over here. This could also be this Eve shit. Love is blind. That could be a Lily, a Fame. And then y'all try to be slick and represent it some kind of way, but you did something else. And this shit is over. It's just the bottom line because that person was a little lighter than me. And that's why you took me from under the roster of Michael Jordan and you probably put her there and you took me and put me under the roster of who her daddy or who her feather would be Deion Sanders. Some shit like this. That's all you did. So from being a daughter of a number one athlete, you put me as like Deion Sanders under that roster, and then you put Lily under the other one. Now this could be because of some kind of I don't know, animosity or something here. Because if this T energy, the famed cousin that I dealt with briefly, if this person is a reincarnate of Martin Luther King, that was your, because that was the so-called cousin of yours. All right. So, but even if I was the daughter, or even if I was somebody that shared your genome, you denied me for that. And gonna talk about some, oh, I love this person and love you too. And you also made sure to bring this person along, give them some type of finances in the background to let them work on their body for 25 years, to work on their skin, to work on a proper regimen and diet and all this other shit, to work on these particular things. Yeah. So I'm hearing somebody was crying when they met you and now they trying to forget you. But that's the song that's on right now. But this is this. And so you know what God was telling me is that the people that they thought they love more than me, they're gonna be beheaded anyway. So it don't even matter. Somebody's gonna get their last lick back or their laugh anyways. These bitches, it's like utter fucking disrespect. And all of these people have taken the money. Or that's why somebody was like, "Oh, they keep on sending me 100 grand. Would it be this? Would you take this?" I'm taking the whole shit. Okay, so when I'm coming in the door, okay, so this too late for that. You took bitches out of high school from around me and gave them 100 grand and let them move about and be free and eat and steak lobster and join, make some kind of sorority sister group or shit like this, to mock me and do all this shit. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Because I don't think this person was in that family. You just showed up in that family to get an anointing or get close to my energy. So, like I said, these bitches is America's most wanted. It's a done deal. Going to be a tower. And they could have also left this country and went somewhere else to another country or something for a long time. That's where they were hiding. So now these people are looked at as foreigners. It ain't because they moved. It was supposedly from America, moved somewhere, but they could have came from Africa or somewhere in the first place. Stayed close to America, befriended me, got anointed by me, went off with them, right? Came back. Do you see what I'm saying? And then whatever you've done. It's whatever you've done, man. It's whatever you had done with these people that is the finisher here. Where the Empress is like, yeah, that's foreign. It's like if we found out that amongst royal families, you want to keep your children close because once they go rogue, they no good for you no more. Meaning, if one of your children was captured, but I've never been captured. You see what I'm saying? I've been surrounded, but I feel like captured, the consciousness, the whatever this is, no. Again, these people, all of these people can't throw no stones. They've had more sin and trauma possibly than I had in my life, in my reality, right? I don't know what they did with my clones to try to make it look like it was something and why it would be in my subconscious today. But me, no, it's enough. I went through enough normal stuff. Most of these people complain about something about their childhood. Oh, just this was just so. That's why I do this. I went through enough stuff that I should be one of them people saying that, but I'm not, because there's another aspect here. So this would be somebody going off and practicing some treasonous behaviors here and then coming back and then trying to surround it. No. What were you doing when you guys were over there in Africa for 20 years? I don't know what you were doing. There's some kind of obsession here in Tower with this Taurus energy in reverse. I'm hearing somebody, I don't mind or something. So this could also be a feminine energy that was obsessed with me. All right. Oh, if you're not going to come and mess with me, or you're not going to kiss me again, I like that kiss or something like this. If you're not going to kiss, then they could be condemning me for being gay, for kissing one of these bitches, but they protecting that bitch over there that kissed me and wanted to keep on kissing me. And I said, no, I don't want to do it no more. And so then they protecting that person over there and condemning me over here. You get what I'm saying? Because this like these women that could have had like I kissed a girl and liked it or something thing with me, you, or whoever this is, and they got obsessed, and the Empress is chilling. The Empress is just chilling, and they got obsessed. Can we do it again? So much to go torch, getting behind the scenes and then go tormenting other people that I've cared for, other people that I've loved or something because they can't have another instance. I can't wait another minute. They don't want to just be friends. Somebody saying, "Well, I can't." They made their way, slithered up the background, killed a couple niggas or something like this that was protecting me or something with their life, in order to try to have power over me, right? This is crazy, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Just flapping, just dealing with this masculine. See, this could be my Taurus that left me for one of these people or these group of women. And the person could have ended up dead or something. I don't know. It's a tower. It's like you had the Empress, dude. You had. Now they could have lied amongst the family, say, "No, we found this other girl on the other side of town. We sure that this is somebody is just a liar." I tell you, whoever this is, somebody is a fucking liar, man. It's a liar. It's just a big old fat liar. Somebody's a liar, dude. Somebody's a liar. There could also be somebody crying back here that this Empress is want to protect this person. I was hearing it earlier. Touch not, motherfucker, till I try it. Touch not. But it's not even in a way where it's like, but if you think that, somebody could be trying to get somebody to obsess. But if you think that, it's like Elijah in Scandal. Yeah, this is my weakness. This lady that's hiding here in this museum. They said, we trying to figure out what your weakness is. He said, yeah, this is it or whatever. But don't think for a second. Yeah, don't think for a second that the weakness that I have is going to stop the work that I'm here to do. So you could play that game. You probably be more crying if y'all end up killing the nigga I'm keen on. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna feel some kind of way before doing something to that person. But if it's between what God got me doing and my likingness to this person, you might as well forget about it. They could die tomorrow and it wouldn't matter because there's a destiny to be gotten into and going to. You understand? Hopefully it's not the real one. Hopefully it's a clone. But do you understand what I'm saying? So because somebody feel like something, it's like, you want to find my weakness? There is none. And after everything that you so-called taken, why would you still be looking for a weakness? You just a greedy motherfucker. And that's what's about to get these people taken down. That same thing why even if this trumpet energy, if this Jeffrey energy was a handler of trumpet, or they had this person by the balls, but you a mandated reporter, probably then. You was a hidden mandated reporter, but you didn't report. You helped smuggle that baby from that. You helped smuggle that baby from that Michelle genome, from that Armstrong genome, to hide the fact of something, to protect somebody. You understand? Okay? To protect somebody and not a whole thing. Boom. Get out the way. Because I know you're not linking this energy to this Nelly energy or something like this. I'm also getting like Fertadu or Nelly, like somebody is that spoiled kid. Nettie, what was her name? No, it was Nelly, from Little House on the Prairie. Again, there's another Michael there. He was like he was almost like the Caucasian god of like the 80s and the 90s, like they try to do Morgan Freeman now. He's like the black god of the, from the 90s, probably like from the 90s, early 2000s till now. He's like the so-called black god, maybe even, what was his name? The plagiarist energy. The man with the deep voice that looked like Farrakhan from the Roots thing. Earl Jones. He was like a, something like that in this energy as well. But what I'm saying about the Christ is these people are challenging me and throwing stones, but compared to the Christ, these people are all demons. They're supposed to be shutting up and moving out the way, not trying to put obstacles or something like this. They have their turn or something like this already. All right. Yeah, and they have to have a reminder here that the Ace of Pentacles in reverse was their way in. That's why something is backfiring on these people for whatever this is that they did here. They could have even released somebody from like an imprisonment or a mental institution, a clone or something that's not me or not you or something like this. It's about the backfire of them because of what they was doing in the underground here. So these people are saying they built up, but up is down. If they built up, like up is down, like up is hell or something like this. Like I don't know how I'm explaining this, 'cause I don't even really understand what I just said, but I'm hearing they know that the real is on the rise. They know something that just it's a flip. It's something cast something, whatever that just happened that lets these people know. They just have to pay in their money to make it look like something happened to the Empress or something. But there could be also a masculine energy. Okay. King of Wands that blasphemed God. And then they got turned into it. Cause I'm hearing that person. I'm hearing Moana's grandma saying, "If I die and come back, I'm coming back as one of these." And she was pointing to, um, "I'm coming back as one of these," and she was pointing to, a stingray. So somebody could be you thought it was your uncle, but it's your auntie, or something like this, or something like this, or somebody was in feminine bitch energy when they did something, and then they mock somebody or try to say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you," or something like this, like I should have did, da 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 da, and this person end up in the ocean or something like this, or cursed or something like this here. Yeah. So we got some kind of union here in reverse. Somebody could have claimed being the son, took a son from me, claimed being the son, ended the relationship, and ran off. So this son could be like my man, a dude that I dealt with, a dude that I sired, a dude that would have been my other half, a dude, I don't like the term other half, a dude that would have been my dude or in a union with. Um, but again, now it's just showing the world, yeah, that son that y'all moved away with the Waters, Maxine Waters and them witches, that you moved away with this son. So they could have turned this person into more of a, try to make this person into a deity or something. I'm not sure. Somebody could even have braids in their hair. Somebody could have two textures in their hair, two um two tones, two textures, like two hair textures, like 4C, 4 whatever. All right. But these people could have did witchcraft to remove this person from the contract. And then they just turned this person into like a symbol or something, or like a element, um, to try to. And then we have the child sitting on the back of wisdom, right? Or wisdom. I think wisdom is the donkey sometimes in the Bible. This person is sitting on the back of the wisdom. All right. But I'm just wondering why, or this could be the other donkey who they was trying to act like was the wisest person. Okay. Could be this marvelous energy. This could be reference to like, I don't know, like a Diana and a Camilla. Somebody that somebody preferred, remember? Somebody preferred that person. Okay. Um, and made this the wisest of them all or something, right? Over they chose the woman, or they listened to the woman, or this fake wisdom. If you look at this thing, it look like a costume. See this big old line around this thing's neck? It's like somebody was wearing somebody's wearing a fake hat. Okay. It's like whatever this is, when the Empress come up, it ain't no such a thing. If these people if the royals come against this Empress right now, this Christ, it ain't no such a thing. They cannot throw a stone. It's just period. It's just period. I'm telling you, somebody went up against this energy here. They felt like this would suffice because whatever this contract is, but it's almost like the universe or somebody came down and ended this contract with these. This person that was turned to an element, this little boy, and whoever this donkey is, or this horse, or this occultist, or whatever this that these person was riding in on. Because what did they leave behind? Jesus. And somebody could have, I don't know, somebody could have even died shit the next day after they did that. I don't know what these people was able to see that I wasn't able to see. Right? Imagine being something that people can see do something and you never seen yourself do it. That can be scary. Like, I don't fear nobody. I don't fear nothing, but I'd be concerned because, like, oh my God, have people been using my energy to do something I would not want to do that doesn't resonate with my energy? And this could be what's weighing somebody down or trying to weigh me down because these people didn't have their hands on something. They saw me do something I never seen. Like, it would be like, I don't know, concerning to me. Yeah. Like, I only fear weird things like that.
Do you have a charger piece for it?
Mm-mm. I don't know. That green thing was over here, but I think Nene took it. Somebody could be trying to reincarnate. Well, maybe. They could be trying to recreate something. They're concerned about this autumn energy. So India must have a heavy presence here. And they're trying to force themselves back into or in with something with the royals. Like, well, you ain't gonna be able to do it without us. So like say they try to take it back to 15 years ago when I had that child or when they was creating, because I feel like every time when I had a child, they didn't only create with my person, they created duplicates with other men that they could fit in at the time. Okay. Um, don't think that they were supposed to be doing that, but they keep on saying when autumn comes, but this would be a mockery. This is something.
I almost fell to my death.
Don't do that.
Put these shoes away.
Okay. Um, it's kind of offensive as well because I feel like say my grandmother or somebody is not American or they're not of the American gods or something, they're getting offended. Somebody is getting offended because you somebody at this late, it shouldn't even be nobody up doing all this. They being offended because it's like God, they're trying to mock God by saying that I'm ugly or my appearance is not beautiful or something like this. And they keep on trying to put the spirit or put something in something else and it don't even, God is saying it don't even compare to the beauty. Do you understand? Like these people must got their eyes plucked out and whatever they can put their penis in that's wet, they think is beautiful. They can't even see.
Stop.
You're supposed to be asleep. Go on.
Oh no.
They can't even see. I told you I don't know. That's not one of them.
Where is it?
They are trying to erase what like God's creation or something like this. This like Alexander the Great was fine as hell. This could be also something where people like you came in so many other things in the past. It's somebody else's turn, but they smothered the energy every time. You're not doing it this time. Like they've offended someone here. And they could be also lying about this person. They're lying about somebody's death. I don't know what to say. I don't know if somebody's trying to get me to focus on or see something that happened in the past or just recently. But it's almost like somebody saying, oh, somebody disrespected God. Either they disrespected me and died the next day, or they're saying that I disrespected or one of my clones or something disrespected God and died the next day. But I don't, I'm getting that somebody's lying about a death. They're lying. Somebody's a weakling. They keep on like doing something like this to go run and hide. They just, this is somebody like this here. But justice is coming in anyway. Like they're being really messed up. Because even if this is a woman that I went to school with, somewhere in the world, this woman is fat now. They're overweight. They're something maybe like bigger than me even. But this person could be like in other countries, you know, living it up, having a YouTube channel, you know, having friends around them or something like this. But this person have been able to have avatar. Stop talking to me. That's not a charger.
I need a charger.
It's not one. I don't know where it is. You have to ask Leia. She's the last one to have my charger. I haven't seen it in days. Um. Okay, so they were honoring this entity or this person as if it was God. They want me to wake up and say, I told you it wasn't you. Something like this. And this is now the time, man. Y'all gonna pay for whatever this is. Cause it was always me, whatever this is. It was not them other women or them other girls that you put up. It was the hate, the envy, and the jealousy of these people why you never wanted to fully honor me. And so now you're gonna have to pay. This ain't no, my father gonna deny. No, you gonna just, I said it. I said it. Just in case y'all did something that fucking stupid. I said it. I said it. Not just in heaven. Anywhere you go, you about to be denied until you dead. And the women that you talk about you love. And the Bible say, God says, show me who is like unto me. Show me who you honor, who you love. Basically, who do you love more than me? Show me. It'll be like Jesus saying, bring them in front of me and show them to me. Because it ain't about just loving somebody more than somebody. These people are stupid. It's the disrespect and it's the crimes and it's the other shit that go along with it. Can you not see? That's stupid. And somebody, the dark magic, whatever you've been doing in the dark or whatever this is, like knock it off already. Knock it off already. With putting whatever this is, these new birth or this new birth energy. I think there's a group called New Birth. They have a song called Blind Baby. You'll always be my baby. So this carry energy, this canon energy, this whatever this is, this new birth energy could be doing some type of death ritual here on a person here. Because I was getting old groups like, Frankie Beverly, whoever my mother and them, when my mother and them was my age, the groups that would have been surrounding the stars that would have been surrounding them, that would have been looking at my mothers and my aunties. It was a lot of beautiful women, nice shapes in that family. You understand? And I feel like on the other side, it was more about the intel or something like this, right? Of what they knew about me or what they, the intel that they could tell about Jesus or the intel that they could tell about something else or slower paced life with no responsibilities, people that have time to think because they're not doing anything else. And some of these people could have just stayed on food stamps forever. Some of these people could have worked under the table or something. They didn't have the regular job frame that everybody else had. Some of these people, some of them was professionals, some of them was landowners, some of them was this. There's like a variety on that side, right? On somebody's mother's side, there could be more gangster kind of like, not really. They weren't gangsters. They weren't known as gangsters, but they could be on some gangster shit because of whatever secret society or something they could have been a part of. Again, it's both pertaining on both sides to what? The son that they've been trying to do what with? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, the Holy Spirit energy here. Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and then the Chariot in reverse here. With this energy here. God's saying like these people know what they're doing, trying to sneak around somebody's energy. That's why you're offended when you come by. You don't want to respect the person and come knock on their door like you think you could just got access to do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't. You don't. If I found out a raccoon or something was sneaking around my house, I'm about to put a rat trap. I'm gonna put a big old raccoon trap out there with some peanut butter in it till you get your ass and go walk up in there. I'm gonna trap your ass in there. Or if I find out a bear creeping around my house, I'm gonna put some bear traps out there, motherfucker. I'm not gonna. If I found out the predator was prowling around, smelling on my punani at the end of the night, I'm about to put some stank in there. I'm not about to wash it all up and shave it all up and slick it all up for you to come sniffing all on it. Is you crazy? That's what these people been dancing with the devil. We ain't dancing with nobody around here. We ain't dancing with nobody around here. So there's somebody that have to answer for something. Even the dark skies, they might have a lot of these people have someone in their camp that they know they have to sacrifice, but they keep on sacrificing the chosen ones and the anointed ones and the people that know the truth about who is the real one. So even this little Queen of Swords, these people swear they done brought somebody down to their level, and all these people, why is the Queen of Swords raising her sword to these people like this? You done made yourself by these attempts over and over again, all the decades. You done brought yourself low. This got to be underground aircraft that come from underground or underwater. I'm getting underground because the Queen of Swords is higher than these people. Somebody is so up so high, these people is having to ask for some type of clearance or something like this. But yet they lying and claiming something else. This last little thing that they did, try to stick a baby or stick a birth or stick some kind of this could even be a loan or something. Somebody funding somebody else's they're funding somebody else's they're funding someone else's um like home, like giving somebody like a, giving somebody $1 million home to compete with you. Say my home is in the $300,000 bracket. They're funding someone a nice $1 million home. They're gonna give them $100,000 a month to put this home together. They didn't want me to be say they didn't want me to be a billionaire or a trillionaire, so they allotted a bunch of different women a million first, right? They could be going off of, like, say your grid here. This is my grid, or they watched me raise a family, right, on just a little bit. They watched me raise a family on just a little bit, and they was jealous because of what I was able to do with just a little bit. But I'm who I am. I was never supposed to struggle. I was never supposed to be a little bit or have a little bit, right? So now they've checked my whole life out and said, we can do better than that as black people. Let's get a bunch of black mothers and provide them with $1 million home and this and that, and then let them outshine. And we're gonna smother the Christ or the Empress, and we're gonna make her look dirty and bummy or whatever, and step away from that and turn the page. And we're gonna give her money and sponsor. We're gonna donate this money or something just to get rid of it fast. They stole and laundered the money and gave it away to all these people. And now there's people in here trying to show these lifestyles, these $1 billion buyout lifestyle, $1 million buyout lifestyles. And then they're glamorizing it. And then they're also being haughty by showing their faces and doing this, and also kind of stunting on or saying little shit to smite the Christ. Like, look, we're going to do it better. We're going to do it bigger, bigger than you ever did it. Right? Somebody, like I said, ignorant. Trying to stand up for a group of people that the reason why they playing you like that is because they already done you in. You didn't even know that. Trying to run up on me. You get what I'm saying? So everybody else, oh, you was about to get it, but your head got big. No, I've been this same way the whole time. You never sat down and asked me. So this is letting me know these people got little, unless they on another planet with these YouTube channels, it's the same way they got in touch with these bitches to give them my money. The same way you could have got in touch with me to give me my money. Somebody is jealous. And they're creeping around trying to see if somebody's burdened, but this Queen of Swords is still not burdened by whatever this is that these people is doing. Okay? So we got the Fool in reverse. This is what's being, these people are regretting everything now with this moon energy because the victory is coming in anyways, and they don't have the authority to do whatever this is that they thought that they were doing. So, I mean, let's just look at it at that point here. Just these people are so foolish. I just can't wait till they start burning in the pit now, God. Come on. You want so bad for people to believe whatever this is that you gave them back in the 90s is what it is, and it's not. So, know what to tell you. I mean, wish I could help. I don't even wish I could help you out, because no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not. It's like you telling your son or something, or your mom tell you, I'm about to whoop your butt when I get home. That teacher done called me, said this, and that, something like this. And I know there was a lady about 3 years ago, I seen her. She kind of looked like my mom with a mask on, because my mom could also be a master of disguise, or she could have been a Jackson or something, or with these people or dealing with these people, okay? It was a lady, and she was like, oh, we started this marketing from or whatever this is, where we have like 1,000 black women that are doing businesses, and now this was one of my blueprints for a company right before that happened. Okay, because I feel like these people, okay, Sagittarius, These people went off with this again after Hector energy. They tried to get Hector anointed. They got Hector anointed and then sent this person off the next day with this mother that was tormenting or letting those people in to touch my garment in that neighborhood that was hiding in that neighborhood the whole time with this fucking Virgo. Ain't that crazy? And they got that person anointed and could have ran away with this person the next day. That's what I'm getting here. Mm-hmm. The works. They could have tried to condemn somebody for works that's in the upright too on the way out. Now I'm seeing it some kind of way because these people could have been in different vassals here, hiding themselves. Yeah, they could have been. Chameleons. So they just stole all of the stuff out of the empire and they just rebuilding it under something else. They don't need God. This could also be some of these people dying because we don't need to do it with God or the Christianity or whatever. We'll just rip everything out and then they won't see us rebrand or repackage the royal family or a power family or what Kanye say, who want to be the new Catherine de Medici's with me and do this with me, pick up this cross with me or something like this. Yeah, so that could be what this. Okay, this could. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, so this could be what the residue is here from that. The mother doesn't have the power. The mother has been haunting the child all the time, stripping the power. And I don't even think this is the mother. This could be a mother-sister dynamic. Okay, whatever this entity is, they could deal with two sisters. I'm hearing Trick Daddy when he was like, "It ain't the first two sisters that I've been with." But like all these, the difference between me and these sisters, they knew they was concubines. They knew they was this. They knew they was sharing. They knew they were sharing. Oh, sharing. They knew they were sharing. They knew all these things. And these are things that they tried to hide from me as a very vibrant thing. If they were going back and finding people as a teenager and bringing them back, it wouldn't be no reason why they wouldn't bring me back, even if they brought them back with my friends, if they thought. But to not bring me back, if I'm looking back at the energy right now, you a hater. You a hater. You understand? You a hater. And somebody could have brought the person back, but they're letting somebody else wear me, or they let somebody else wear my image. And that's why all this shit is falling. They're letting somebody else wear my image. Literally. This could even be a man wearing my image. This is somebody that they were calling me ugly and mocking me, but they were like making a 3D printouts or some shit of my actual face and giving it to bitches. Right? So this lady, she reminded me of my mother. She was on this little podcast that used to come on YouTube as like a commercial in my feed on my Fire Stick. And she's like, yeah, it's 300 women and we empowered all of them and gave them, da 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 da. So they can go off and start 300 business. So, oh my goodness, you guys inspired it was like 300 something, I think, to do these businesses. And it always made me think about Drake's video with him marrying all those girls. It was around the time that song came out, that this video used to come out. So this could be some kind of combo here, right? So they were, again, mocking. So something could have happened to somebody here. And I told you, these are those parents. What did I say? This started from you or me when you was little. These people did the same. I don't have time to sit here and play with y'all. So we just going to go ahead and talk. You can call it prideful if you want to, but you better check your facts and your standards when you get to them gates to make sure you already prideful. You understand what I'm saying? Putting somebody else's business out there, acting like you came up with these fucking ideas by yourself. And then you sat there because I talk real on my channel. And I'd be like, yeah, these bitches or something like this. Then you want to say, look, I'm empowering women and she's dragging them down. You shouldn't be taking nothing personal. If what I'm saying on this channel is offending you in any way, you already the gum on the bottom of my, you already the gum on the bottom of my shoes. That's just the facts. It's the truth. You can be mad if you want to. Because if I get that irritated by what somebody is saying, or if I see these girls and I know the tarot readers that be doing the message good because they want to please the master, whatever masculine got them putting the shit out, and then in the middle of it, they'll turn it around and say something very stark or something that they would have had to see me doing. Say I was sleeping for 3 days really well. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll say, "Oh, this person just sleep all day, and they even make wear the same clothes." You know, something you know that I would catch and know that you was watching me personally. And then I'd be like, bitch, let me turn because you trying to flip the script, and I don't want to listen to what you're saying." But the point is, it doesn't matter. The money was never yours, and you stole my money and you empowered them women, so I still empowered them, and you still didn't. Because it was my idea and my money that you gave, so I still donated what I even wanted to. Not with you. You understand? These people is trifling as hell. These people, that's why I said with this lemonade energy, you try to squeeze out everything. Just greedy. Yeah, an empress in reverse. Because a real empress don't do no shit like that. And we got the hangman energy. These could be the two people now. Yep. Even what I overheard my auntie Jenny and her baby daddy Money talking about something with some kind of money or something. I think me and my cousin Renard was playing. She lived over there somewhere off that street. Down the street from that May house. It was off that street right there where that little corner store is. A lot of people have lived over in that little quarter. I think my auntie Shell lived there too when I caught myself running away for a couple days. To her house. She lived over there. Cynthia and them, Snowden, they lived over there. But my auntie Jenny used to live, and I remember that house because that's where, like, I think my little cousin Bernard got in trouble for wearing them high heels and putting that makeup on. He used to, like, when my aunties and my mom and them used to get dressed to go out, he used to be, putting on, and then all the other little boy cousins was like, "Oh, he gonna be fruity or whatever." I'd be like, "Oh, leave him alone or whatever." Cause Renard, I don't know, he used to remind me of Grover when he was little. He was really dark skinned. He had like a round little face and these big old pretty eyes with these big old eyelashes, but his eyes used to always be red. Okay, and and he was just the skinniest, cutest little thing. Okay, but they used to be talking about him whatever because he was wearing his mama high heels and stuff like this around the house. But I'm like, that don't mean, anybody else I'll let him clown on. But I'm like, that don't mean that he gonna be gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because Renard, I don't know, he just had a very, not timid, but a very, I don't know, at a young age, he had a very, I don't know, I just like to, I don't know, a very quiet something, a softer, I wasn't picking up gay. He just had a softer demeanor. I could tell maybe when he was born that the kids was a little bit more eccentric in another way, not in a flamboyant way. Um, but you know how every couple years there's always a change in the wind. So um I'm wondering if again I started off with an old soul energy as I was little, but they could have changed it because the way I used to look at people in a caring, curious, maybe even not condemning way, but you know, you ain't got to be doing that. Like I used to look at people and just think certain things. Um, hmm. So we got this Empress in reverse here. Like I said, these could be witches that be kidnapping people's husbands or covered in it. So when the Bible was talking about, it was talking about these particular people that would do something like this. send somebody in using some kind of foreign nature or foreign intelligence, send somebody in to steal another person's children. I mean, you just never heard no shit like this. It could even foreign that somebody jumping from different times, because that's what they was doing in the cowboy times. Maybe somebody is obsessed, or they was obsessed with some kind of era like this, and they brought that shit into the new age. Or this could be somebody time jumping. And I feel like a whole bunch of people are going back trying to say, oh, we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to do it without you. But they're going to break the whole system. Like they're going to tear down their highway, right? They're going to tear down their highway. Mm-hmm. All because somebody will not accept these people apology that they have never brought forth. They've never brought. They think that I'm evil and wicked. That's why I said you best to make sure when you making these accusations, because somebody swear that the way that I'm acting on my channel means that if people are like, oh my God, I can't believe I liked you, or I thought you was a nice person. I'm all of that, but I'm also order. I'm also chaos. I'm also something. Don't play. So this is that energy where I promise you, whatever stark information you getting from me on this channel, it is not resonating through my body even right now while I'm giving it to you. It's not resonating. It is not resonating through my body on any day. It's pure delight, pure light, pure something. That's even when I'm giving this message here, the energy that's radiating up and down through me is of purity and light. I promise you. So these is people you better be careful thinking that you judging, or thinking you got some therapists or the best people to analyze what I'm saying, how I'm acting, what I'm doing. You best be careful what you're talking about. You better, because again, you didn't have to pick up a stone. You didn't have to pick up a stone. You decided to. You didn't have to. And this ain't got nothing to do with you having a dirty heart or you having some. Some of these people is going to make it through. Your one task at this time was that. Your one task at that time was that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. You tried to put this Empress in reverse above the Holy Spirit or something like this. And this is not, I'm telling you, somebody could have even got sick. This man down energy here. You try to confuse the people by going in those labs and making all those other versions that might be sexier or something, instead of taking that money and investing in the one. And you're going to find out that that was your worst mistake out of jealousy or envy here. Yeah. Yep. And you made this Empress go in the Queen of Wands energy here to stand up for herself against foreign attacks, which she can do. You tried to put these people, these foreigners, above the Holy Spirit, which you tried to do. Yeah. Page of Cups here. Whatever this is. Trying to force somebody to birth something with these people, this Queen of Wands, even through another person, trying to make somebody carry somebody else's burdens or pour somebody else's debts or sins or whatever you call it. When people say pour your own burdens or something like this. We have a masculine energy they could be trying to sacrifice. I'm telling you, they're trying to put somebody in jail. They're trying to put there go that arm again. We got some arms being broken off. That's at least the 5th arm that been just showing in one of our videos within the past week, probably. We're getting an arm a day getting cut off. Or this could be somebody's phallic. Somebody could be at risk of getting their phallic removed. Or limbs. Ace of Cups. It might be your love that saves somebody, or they're trying to find a loving time to save this person that gave these people some type of opportunity here. This is like everybody called this person father because of the opportunity or something that this person was able to give them or something like this. Off of somebody else's burdens. But again, I'm hearing that these people better be treading lightly too, because they done seen something too that shows them something else about this Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune energy, Emperor energy here. Who is this Emperor energy? Who was the Emperor in the beginning? They was not supposed to be even a Queen of Pentacles or something like this at some certain time, man. Or this Emperor that's trying to protect this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and they both got their eyes on this money of a child or something that they could have forced a pregnancy on. Could have even forced a title at some point in the past of a Queen of Wands, and somebody that just get pregnant and barefoot and pregnant and, you know, just keep popping babies out with no education. Somebody could have been talking like this about somebody here. Yeah, and there's death. There's death. I'm telling you, this person should have let go of this woman. I told you. And they both sitting in the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups was not supposed to see. This is like somebody taking somebody's brain on tour. They taking somebody's brain on tour, man. Taking somebody's brain to other temples and putting it in there. I don't know why they doing that. That's weird. Yeah, and then not protecting, but they was not protecting America or Americans or the Christ, but they was protecting something else. These foreigners, these maritime people. This is laws of the land taking care of the aquatic energies, or the aquatic energies ending the laws of man and God, or Moses. I don't really always agree with the laws of Moses, because they was moving funny. Yeah. So they're trying to take away the law of, say, if God is going to let a woman rule, then that's not man. We're going to take away all the privileges from man, and we're going to let woman rule. But they really talking about people that's coming from overseas or overseers, right? And again, something is getting abruptly halted. A Queen of Swords energy coming up against this Emperor. That could be a nice father, but this father listens to this woman, or this witch is connected to them. You could have had a father that every time he get a girlfriend, they like you. You know, most of them, you might have had one girlfriend like you, but if you found out what they was doing to you in the dark, you would freak out. And then you could have had other girlfriends that was mean to you in the reality, but in the dark they could have been mean too. But I just think that it started. You'll be surprised that it started with somebody's mother, though. It's actually somebody seeing how your mother treated you. Okay, somebody seeing how my mother treated me, or like in the spirit or something like this. Okay. And again, so the father should have what is the father's responsibility to do? To protect the child. If the person ain't divorced, if the person is divorced by this other person, then what are they supposed to do? Still protect their child. Okay. And now there's an ending here. Because even with the Queen of Swords, this ain't even the Ace of Swords. Somebody is handling something head on, almost want to reach these people face to face here. Because this is this Queen of Swords who's been painting my roses red off with their heads. This is what she's saying. This is her Wheel of Fortune here. This is her fortunate time. The father could be connected to it because he was thinking he was doing the right thing for the child. But look at this thing that he connected to. This wicked woman, or whoever this is here. All right. This wicked woman. All right. And then the father could have thought that if I warned this person, or you warned this person, that they was not, this Emperor, that they was not going to be able to do this time. They didn't listen. And somebody's like, every other time I've been able to do it, it's okay. We just gonna do it this way. And this time, I'm hearing this time is not the same. Even if this was me as the Emperor energy here, or if they made me into a boy somewhere, one of my clones, whatever this is that's attached to it, is the problem. Whatever this is that's attached to it is the problem. There you go with another one. There's your all eternal in reverse death. I'm telling y'all, I mean, I tried to tell you. There's a mother and a child or something. Death. It's coming, man. It's definitely coming. Some people could be shit. Somebody gonna be drowning in bottom of the ocean. Even the ones that pierce me. Even when the sun is hot, the sun is mad, the sun is raging, the sun is, it might be getting loud, the sun might be burning with something. It might even be desire. I don't know. But somebody pierced the sun, and this is why they are getting what they're getting here. These could also be weed heads. Would they connect the sand marijuana that they making? That's making people think that they really have gifts or making people think that they connected. Okay. Um, how they cheating in this war. Okay. It was to give, I think Illinois legalized weed just to give these people a heads up with this part of the war, because they have to smoke weed to tap into whatever this frequency is. They have to tap into this neurochip or this frequency that they're in. They have to smoke weed. We got these thorns. If this Bella Thorn energy, something like this, or whatever this is, piercing somebody on the shoulder. Maybe there's a vaccine that you have to take in your shoulder. I'm not sure, because the tourniquet or whatever you call it is wrapped around his arm as well here, right? Or they're doing cocaine or meth, or somebody's doing drugs to stay tapped into a frequency. These people, this could be back in the day too. They pierced the sun, broke up a relationship, blocked the Two of Cups, sent people packing and running, or on missions, gave people money to go on road trip or backpack across the country while they were going to finish something up here. I'm telling you, somebody was sneaking around, hiding in somebody's bushes, coming to sip from this cup or something, and somebody could have got shot up. I don't know, because this person could be coming back drinking from you. But again, whoever this is, they left this relationship in the underworld with, or the second world, or something like this. This person, when they ended this relationship, this is why, and they try to come back home and get a sip of this energy, they got lit up. Somebody got lit up. Queen of Wands again here. They had the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is not dead. So somebody could have said, yeah, I left the Queen of Wands because she died or she got kicked out of something. Yeah. And the Queen of Wands ain't dead. And the Queen of Wands ain't in reverse or something like this. Or King of Pentacles. Yeah, the Queen of Wands do not see this Queen of Pentacles as what they thought this person was. After knowing about this, even if they tried to hurry up and end it and run out of there. They wasn't making no money. They wasn't getting no money. It was never about the money. Somebody just wanted to do a person wrong. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords, the Magician. Somebody just wanted to do somebody wrong. And there go that Queen of Swords there. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you know what you did. Yeah, with these friends, okay? With this Chariot energy to the Empress. Like I'm a go in my I'm gonna come up out of there. I'm not gonna get the ace of, let me not even get the, I'm not even gonna waste my Ace of Swords on you. I'm gonna just get in my Queen of Swords, get in my bag, get in my Queen of Swords energy, and cut you motherfuckers off. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse too, I'm guessing, because they favor these women, or they the ones that carried these women. This could be this East Side Boys, Little John and the East Side Boys. Somebody has stretched out themselves so much. This is like the auntie or the uncle that everybody loved. These people were populating this person like the sands of the sea because of the carelessness, the maybe not taking a job seriously-ness only because it's a guy or something. Something they did here. Something they did here. Something you did here. Also ended some type of union that was duality here. And this could be coming back around to these people here. offered this person this pearl energy. Again, these women could have did something. There's 3 women here, maybe 4. They could have did something to the, as above, so below. It's like these 3 women was using weapons against this man here. And also some kind of other energy here. Blocking somebody's money, blocking something from this person. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. There's the other woman right there. Somebody's lifestyle is deteriorating here. Because again, this is America here. All right. So this could be this unchained, this unpacked energy, unchained energy here. And then we got the King of Pentacles between the 2 that ain't got no money. Okay. But they could be trying to put this curse on the lion as well. This could be somebody that has something to do with like getting rid of some funds or something like this that belong to the lion, to the royal part of somebody. Some hidden assets from God. Like, so there's a victory here because this person was caught doing this or caught in between something here. All right. Caught even representing this person as if they was the queen or something. I don't know what this is. Yeah, being sneaky. Also taking other cups or spilling their seed with other people. And Islam. Okay. Spying on someone. Money. Okay. Wow. It could have even got caught so they could be on the wheel with this person, whoever this is. They went from royals to like sultans or something. But this person, both of these people were sending lots of wands in on someone. They were sending wands in possibly on America, whatever this conglomerate is. This could be like a so-called almost baby daddy if somebody's in the past and their spouse was working with that person to send men or penis towards this woman in some way. And it was unprotected, or this is what they're about to try to do to get rid of a person. They sent these people in and nobody was on guard here. Okay. It's like that slave movie where that girl from Canada got sold into slavery and then, yeah, and then the man raped her just the first night or whatever, or the second night, and then he sent in some old scraggly man to do the same thing, and then sent her to the chopping block after getting the sex one time. Like somebody could have snatched you up, kidnapped you, just bust you open, try to say you're not no virgin no more, and then throw you into the river. Somebody's parent threw them into the river, allegedly. Yeah, this could be heartbreaking. A knight could have found this person. This could be the truth about somebody's situation. It's not an illusion. Somebody did this, okay? So that they could put this person like as if they like everybody else, or put this person with these witches or these bushes, or they could have took some people to Texas or something, and there's some justice coming in here. Hold on.